Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this 2021 Kia Sorento EX. This is a great find here with only 92,000 kilometers on it, black on black, no accident history, and it's in phenomenal shape. And that's what we're going to do today. If you're shopping from home, you're going to get a great look at the condition of this Sorento as well as the great features. That way you can shop confidently and know that Clarington Kia has the right vehicle for you. Now, what's underneath the hood of a Sorento is a 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder, turbocharged engine. Now that does differ from the base model, which doesn't have the turbocharger. This one does have the turbo, so you get that extra little bit of horsepower, but it's not gonna cost you a whole lot on fuel economy. They're practically the same as far as efficiency. That is good to know. Now, at the side profile here, you can see this is a good size SUV. It does feature 6 passengers inside. We're going to show you the second row in just a moment, but first let's continue our tour around the outside. Now, we will point out dings, dents, scratches if we find any, so that way you know the condition of the vehicle and the great features, such as these 20-inch black alloy wheels. These are really nice addition to this car. Obviously with the black on black paint, really makes it pop, looks really special. We've got this has been wrapped too. This is wrapped in, it's hard to tell if it's white or like an off-white silver, but there's a couple portions on the car that have been wrapped. This particular piece, the door handles and underneath, and I don't mind that because usually you see scratch marks, especially on black, so I like how that's been done. Same thing with the back door handles and this little trim piece as well. So you can tell that the previous owner really did love this car. They wanted to kind of customize it to call it their own, and I don't mind that because then you kind of have a better idea of who was driving this, right? If they're going to take the time to do all this, they love the car. They wanted to make sure it was well taken care of. Around the back, we have these cool taillights on here. We have the Sorento badge down below on the back of the taillight. Taking a step back, you can see kind of the back design. We have this nice silver trim down at the bottom. And then I always like to look here to make sure that nothing's been dragged in and out of the back, but this looks really nice and tidy. The EX badge. And then they do have this logo, and I've seen this other places. For the life of me, I don't know what it is. This is just a wrap on the back, but again, they've replaced, or not replaced, I guess, they've covered up the Kia logo with that. I don't know what it is though. If somebody wants to let me know in the comments, that'd be great. In the back, with the third row seat up, you can still fit a full golf set with the driver still in the bag. I'm gonna take this out and show you that you've got lots of room back here. So these seats fold flat really easy. Just pull the handle and give it a push. And you can see there, now you have a nice flat cargo system. I'm gonna do it to the other side because I do wanna show you something that is on the side here for the rear passengers. So the rear third row passengers even have their own air conditioning controls back here, a USB port and another USB port on the other side. So if you're in the third row, you're still treated to some nice things back here. You're not kind of left in the back. I mean, you are, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna fold these back up because I want to show you the condition of these seats when we get to the inside here. But for now, let's close this back up. Coming around the passenger side, again, I'm still looking for dings, dents, scratches, but it's a nice, tidy vehicle, especially when it's got 92,000 kilometers. You would expect to see a couple little things here and there, but really just nice and tidy. So again, kind of a good sign. Around the front, we have LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and we have these nice LED fog lights down below. Nice little side cutouts in the bumper, and we have the front sonar on the front, so that way when you're parking, it's gonna be nice and simple. The piano black front grille with that, again, whatever logo that is. A couple stone chips on the hood, not a big deal. We're finding something that show you it's got kilometers on it. And yeah, I mean, really quite good condition. Shocking, really. Now let's go have a look at the back seats. This is a really, look at these two, just staring. That's right. You can be amazed. I know I talk with, listen, thank you. Thank you, ladies. I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing. Gosh, it's a fun place to work. In the back, second row seats, we've got captain's chairs in the back. That's why I like this particular trim level. I prefer this than a bench seat. So you've got the captain's chairs with this really nice leather interior. We have the armrests that are built in here. And then if you take a look up, we got a nice big panoramic sunroof that comes all the way to these back seats. Now the back seats are heated, right? So we got our heated controls here. We do have a sunshade built in to the door as well. And then we've got our rear air conditioning and heating. We've got a regular power outlet, 12-volt power outlet, and a USB outlet, and then another 2 USB outlets on the sides of the seats. So, I mean, 17 different ways to plug in and charge up to keep all the kids back here happy. Now, getting in the back seat's really simple. Push, and look at that, slides forward. Seats are in great shape back here. All right, and we already talked about all the USBs back here. I swear you can power a space shuttle. And then you can see here, this seat is on a slider. So if you had people in the third row, you can kind of adjust things accordingly to give everybody just enough space to be comfortable. Up front, nice big glass roof. And again, these seats are in great shape. No rips, tears, stains, or burns. We've got a power driver's seat with power lumbar support. And then hopping in, so I always like to talk about the safety features you're going to get. We have forward emergency braking, forward collision warning. We have adaptive cruise control on the steering wheel here. We've got the lane keeping assist and lane departure warning as well. So it's going to track the lines in the road and keep you nice and centered up there. We have blind spot warning in the side view mirrors, a nice rear view camera system with rear cross traffic alert. I'll show you that in just a minute, plus a bunch of other great features. So ask the sales team for the full list if you want to know all of them, but everything is pretty much there. Bluetooth and radio controls on the wheel. And then if we look in the center display, 92,724 kilometers. Nice menu system here as well. You can kind of flip down to see your trip computer. All right, that's all there for you. And then if we slide over here, I'm going to give you a quick pan of what this center console looks like. All right. Now in our infotainment system, we have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We also have Sirius satellite radio that you can see here. We have onboard navigation too, which is really nice. And then when we put it in reverse, nice clear rear view camera, and we have the sonar on the right hand side, the front and rear sonar, so that way when you're parking, regardless of the camera, see, so it caught that and said, oh, don't back up, and that's our sonar, right? So I love that with the rear cross traffic alert as well. Our climate control system is here. We have heated seats for the driver and the passenger, and then behind this little cover, we have a couple more USB ports and a wireless charging pad. I don't know, I lost count of how many USB ports there are in this car. I think there's like 9 or 10 of them. Nice little carbon fiber cover on the gear shifter. And again, that's just kind of a good indication of the previous owner really wanted to customize it and call it their own. Now we have here, this is our drive and terrain select control. So right now by default, it's in the drive selection. So comfort, eco, sport, or smart, and that really just changes the way that the engine and transmission will operate to give you one of the drive modes that you select. If you were to push it, you now have the option for snow, mud, or sand, and that's going to change the way the all-wheel drive system will operate in order to get you out of one of those sticky situations that you might be in. Here's our heated steering wheel button, electronic parking brake with the hold, our cameras, sonar, all that's where it should be. And then of course our push button start is here. Now I leave the keys in the cup holder because I almost always forget to talk about the fact that it does have a remote starter on the key fob, as well as that power tailgate is there. And then last but not least, and definitely not least, this is the work that's been done to the Sorento to make sure that not only is it safe, but we've done the maintenance for you. So we've done an oil change, changed out the engine air filter, the cabin air filter, and that's about it. Really nice and simple. Not much was required. And again, that's a really good sign. That's shocking, actually, how little it would need for reconditioning and safety. So just goes to show me that it is a very, very well maintained car. One owner vehicle, no accident history on the Carfax, has some service records on file as well. So all in all, this 21 Sorento EX is a really, really nice find. Customized to their liking. You can of course revert it back to stock or continue to customize it for your own, but either way, come down to Clarington Kia, take this out for a test drive. You'll absolutely fall in love, and then you and your family can call it your own. So thanks so much for watching, and we can't wait to see you here at Clarington Kia.